Yeah, so I definitely said already in at least two videos already that maybe even three, which is crazy, but that people definitely make the job. Like yeah, that's just how it is. I feel like people make kind of everything. If you at Walmart and it's crazy people there, well, your experience is probably gonna be crazy, even if you don't talk to nobody. You know what like that's just kind of how I go. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm bringing this up today. I'm here to kind of just rant about coworkers, because there's so many different types of coworkers, but somehow they also all the same. Like, how does that even make sense? Now I'm gonna start off with my personal favorite. Everybody knows this type of coworker, and most people don't have a problem with them, because you really wouldn't have a problem with them. We starting off pretty light. It's the coworker that's just kind of, it's the chill, laid back coworker. He kind of always doing his job, or she, and not really saying nothing to nobody, not really spoken unless spoken to. You can just kind of do your job, clock in, clock out. You might get a hey, what's up? But the most part, you catch them, grab them something to eat, and that's about it. Nothing really wrong with that type of coworker at all. They get an A+ in my book. They pretty chill. Outside of the crazy look, they be having on their face, they always look like they're ready to kill somebody. Then you talk to them, they be like, hello. Like, I already know. I know a person. Look, I know it by hand because I'm one of these people. This is literally me on the job. So yeah, moving on. Second type of coworker. Nah, this one, I'm not gonna lie, it's the complete opposite. You get like a D+. It's the one that kind of fight for eye contact for you, and you don't know why until they get the eye contact that they fought so hard to get. Mind you, it's early in the morning. You ain't trying to look at nobody. You trying to just be chill and do your job. We just kind of just talked about with the first example. But no, the second one, he wants to fight for the eye contact because he wants to borrow something. Oh man, I ain't really bring nothing for lunch. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. He's starting. We ain't even got the first break. He talking about lunch. You think I could hold a couple dollars? Nah, everybody be going through the struggles. It happens. I ain't here to judge nobody. It is what it is. But when you do it every day, and it's basically a hustle, it's basically a side hustle for some of these coworkers. And this is why you just put on the headphones and just kind of do your own thing, because of people just like this. Really, they so annoying, and it's the reason why I'm 6'1", I'm taller than most of them, and I'm looking down half the time, because I don't want to fight for my peace at work. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I go to work to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? But I try to make the most of it for what it is. So I'm gonna be stuck there, I want to be in like a good little, a good little headspace. But yeah, moving on to the next type of coworker. This one's one of my personal favorites. You kind of see him everywhere. Not really. It's the dude that's basically, he's not manager, but wants to be manager. He's on your butt about everything. He's been at the job 5+ years for whatever reason, and he thinks he owns the place when he's literally in the same position that you just started in 2 weeks ago. And I don't know why this is the case, but this is the one that really Family Guy style grinds my gears. It actually does make my skin itch when I come across these people. Usually for some reason they name Tyler too. So yeah, if your name Tyler out there, that's a big L for you. I don't even know where these Tylers spawned in at. Like, they just come out of nowhere. They're like demons, They just come at like the worst times. You coming back from break. The break is 15 minutes and not 20. I'm looking at him like, we got the same position. Why are you worried about it? We not running no line. We got 2 different jobs. What are you doing? Leave me alone. How you know I wasn't in the bathroom? Ooh, these people. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna hold you up. Yeah, this is like I said, complete F tier type coworker. Avoid these people at all costs. They can mess up your high. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Take the high road and avoid them at all costs. Okay, moving on to basically the same person. Now we got the actual annoying manager. This is basically the same as last person. The problem with this person is this person actually got power. Now, if you can manage the difference is if you can manage, for whatever reason, with your nice, good, charm and personalities to get on these people good side half of the time, or you just doing your job like a normal person, these people won't necessarily mess with you. But sometimes They just don't like you for whatever reason. You could be doing your job, you could be doing whatever you need to do, you just trying to stay out the way, and this person just don't like you for their own reasons. Who knows? People crazy. So you know it when you do know it, and you come across this type of creature in the wild, and there's nothing too much you can actually do about them except avoid them. I like a nice rule that I like to remember is what is it? Out of sight, out of mind is a great rule to remember, and an even better power to have if used correctly. It's like Spider-Man. You got to use it correctly, because if you stay away too long, they'll come looking for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. You don't want them on your cheeks looking for you on the job. Like I said, you're there to work, so you need to be working hard. That's what you're there for. But like I said, if you do decide to use this power, just don't stay away too long. Stay away from the manager. You know what I'm saying? Just if you see them going left, you need to be going right. That's all I'm saying. That's only if this person does not like you for no reason. Like I said, if you're doing your job, for the most part, 8 times out of 10, you would never come across this person. Half of the time it's because they actually is on the heads of the people that ain't working. So I guess it depends on how lazy you want to be, gang. Hey, you write your own story, you know? Yeah, definitely a real E-tier type coworker. But moving on to everybody's fan favorite, we got the, hey, can I get a ride home coworker? Again, ain't nothing wrong with being a nice person. You want to help somebody out, even if you're going out your way. That's great. That's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Get your blessings. That's what we're here for. But it's the ones that ask it every day. They get comfortable. They at the punch out clock machine before you even get there, and they waiting on you. They just like the first dude we talked about, they fighting for that eye contact. You know what I'm saying? They want your ride like he wanted your money, and they not gonna, you know, they almost don't take no for an answer, because they secret weapon. Now listen, I'm immune to this, and you can do some stuff to be immune to this too, because they try to guilt trip you. So if you're immune to the guilt trip, you don't got to worry about this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nah, if you have a hard time fighting this off, only advice I could give you is just say look the other way, and if they fight for it anyway and they get in your line of sight, just say no and keep walking. Say you got something to do, gang. I can't really help you past that, because these people are getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? It's like they try to come up with like more and more crazy sob stories as to why they need you to hurry up and take them home. That's why I said just don't invest, run away. You know, just don't do it. It ain't worth it, gang. Now, on top of everything, I'll actually give this coworker probably an actually C as far as grade to deal with, because during the shift, they actually okay. It's at the end of the shift where I feel like they drop down to E. But half of the time, the people that need to ride home are usually cool people. You know, it's just they a little bit down on their luck, and they just looking for their little quick escape. Now, it's okay if they use you 1, maybe 2 times for their quick escape, but do not let them make that a regular thing. It's like when you feed a cat and they keep coming back. It's exactly just like that. Don't do it. Take caution, run. But otherwise, safe to approach. Just not end of the shift. You know what I mean? Beginning, mid, perfect. But yeah, I'm sure there's a whole lot more coworkers. I have to do a part 2 when I could think of some more. But those are the ones that's kind of I had on like the top of my hand. Because yeah, these people could definitely make the job not the job for no reason. I swear people get up with a mission to just kind of, whether it be to piss you off or the people wake up not happy, and because they not happy, they don't want you to be happy. So nigga, let me be the first to tell you, be happy, gang. Roll up, be happy. Life's better than what you think it is, for most people. But appreciate y'all stopping by. Let me know what y'all think of these Yap videos. I definitely feel a lot more comfortable doing these versus just the stories. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. What type of coworkers do y'all come across? Do any of these relate to y'all? I'm sure most of these relate to y'all, especially that last one. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow with a whole nother one. Y'all be smooth with it, gang.